this video, I'm going to tell you something about Yahoo boys and money rituals that you don't know about. Because many people do these things and they don't know the consequences. Now, I'm going to tell you how these things actually work, how the money rituals work. Different people do money rituals. Yahoo boys, traders, normal people, they do those things. And it actually works for them. But then most people don't know how it actually works. People can get desperate and they feel like, oh, they really need money. They need their life to change. They need serious help because really people are suffering, They are broke. They have no money. Some people in the university, they have no money. They are from poor families, no helper. Then they had some stories that some people did money rituals and suddenly those people became, rich and successful and all kind of things happen. But then we also hear stories that these people died, bad things happened to them, they run mad, all kind of things, terrible things happen to them. And most of these people, I won't say most of them, but a good percentage of the people that do these things are actually Christians. And it's very surprising. But then again, when we think about it, we're like, oh, we're not really surprised because there are different kind of Christians. Some are very desperate, while some have patience. Not all Christians are patient. Some are just desperate, And some, they've been praying for a very long time. Oh, Lord God, please help me, bless me. Well, they pray, they fast, they speak in tongues, but nothing happens. Even you as you're watching me right now, if not that I've released videos of how to summon angels and, how to manifest money, you will not know how to do it. And if you've not watched my videos, you can make sure you watch them because I release many videos that can help you. Most people, they pray, but nothing happens. They're just suffering. They pray fast. They pay tithes, give, they sow a seed, but nothing happens. Just like you that are watching me right now. Those problems are still in your life. And I know you've also thought about it one time. You're like, oh, should I do it? Should I do it? But you are scared because you've had stories that those people died and you don't want to die. You're not ready to die. You've had stories that they ran mad, so you're not ready to run mad. That's why you've not done it. I know that had it been, if someone comes to you and be like, oh, you can do this money ritual and you want that, you would have done it. But anyway, thank God you've not done it because in this video, I'm going to explain everything about it to you today. How the process actually works. Those people that have put themselves into big problems by doing these things. Serious troubles. Now, how does this thing actually work? This money ritual stuff. There are basically two groups of people that do it. Or maybe let's say three group of people based on the information that I gathered. Number one, traditional worshippers. These are people that are not Christians, neither are they Muslims. They just worship like, some gods like that. They worship graven images. That's what they do. And people go to them and they're able to conjure wealth for those people that go to them. We have the second group of people. They are Muslims, right? They call them Afars or something. Yeah, they are Muslims. But they are not real Muslims because I did my research. They are basically, they are under Muslims, but they are not real Muslims. But they call themselves Muslims. And, they read a lot of magical books and they do all kinds of things. That's the second group of people. And the third group of people, not these people, I would say they are not Christians. But they usually say they are Christians. But they are not Christians. If you study them, they are not Christians. They are not. But they try to call themselves Christians. And they are usually, I'm not saying they are only in white garment churches, but they are usually there. That's where you can find this third group of people, white garment churches. And once you begin to see their operations, you get very confused, like, I don't really understand this person. You will see that So these are the three group of people that do those things for people. Now, I'm going to tell you how each of them actually do it. Okay? Then from there, I'm going to tell you how these people get into troubles, how the money comes, how they get into troubles, then why the troubles come, things that they've not told you before. Then at the end of this video, I'm going to tell you a system that you can apply that can help you instead of putting yourself in trouble. So now the first group, the traditionalists. How are they able to do those things that they will make someone rich? How is it possible? Well, if you observe these people, you will see that they worship evil spirit. Yes, they worship evil spirit. So they will have a graven image somewhere and they are worshiping the spirit. Not all of them can make people rich, not all of them. But some of them can do that. And if you observe, they will never do it for themselves or their children. Never. They only do it for outsiders, people that they don't know. They will never do it for their cousins. So never ever. So when the person comes, they will have a kind of like, they'll do some divination for the person so that they can know the exact kind of system that they can use for the person to become rich, or the exact kind of covenant. Then they are going to summon the evil spirits that they worship. And they will ask the evil spirits, for a favor for the person. But since the nature of an evil spirit is evil and demonic, the money will come through the work that the person is doing, but the end will never be good. So for people that believe that these things are not possible, they are real, they are possible. Even if you are selling a pen, you are selling pens, okay? People will rush your pens. It depends on what you are doing. Some people will ask, why is the person not a billionaire? No, it depends on the work the person is doing. Yes. Depends on the work the person is doing. But evil spirits have evil nature. So the moment they give you the money, they will look for how they can collect it back and harm you. Yes. They look for how they will harm you. Which leads to people running mad. Bad things happen to them. Some take them to graveyard. They'll pour blood on their body. Do all kind of things. Graveyard, animals, cats, different stuff, snakes, dirty stuff. Now the second group of people, they are fast. Those ones will most likely give you a soap that you use to bath your body, or they'll most likely give you they most likely kill an animal and pour the blood on you to start the covenant. That's not in the Quran. And these people do it, yet they call themselves Muslims. They are not Muslims. They are not. They're just magicians. And the ones they do their incantations and all kind of things, they bind you to the demon that they summon to give you money. Then before you know it, as fast as 5 days, you could make money, depending on the work that you are doing. 3 days, you could make money. That's how they do it too. But because these people, they are not spiritually mature people, so they are not able to access high vibration, pure energy. They can only access demonic forces. Hence, once they try to develop these abilities to try to summon those spirits, it's evil spirit they will summon because they are not spiritually developed. Then before you know it, problem begins to happen. There was one guy that told a story one time. They'll give them repercussions that they should, do's and don'ts. Then the repercussion, they'll tell them, don't make sure the soap does not touch the ground. If the soap can touch the ground, bad things will happen. If you do this, bad things will happen. There was one story of a guy, he put the soap inside inside his wardrobe. So someone took it and placed it on the floor. Then the next time we went there, the soap already changed to something else. It changed to dollar notes. Big problem. He had to call the person that helped him to do it. And that one got confused. Before you know, those people are dead now. This is something that happens. We've had so many stories of this. Then the last one, the ones that call themselves Christians, but they are not Christians, because if you study them, you observe that there's no spiritual development in this. No sort of spiritual development. But they're usually in the white garment churches. Usually there. You can never go to Redeem Christian Church of God and someone will do that for you. You can never go to, Winners Chapel and someone will do that for you. You can never go to Winners Chapel and someone will do that for you. You can never go to any good church and someone will do that for you. But I'm not saying all the white government churches, but some particular white government churches, you can go there and they just do some crazy stuff. Like, how would someone come to you and say they are fraudsters and you should help them to make money? How? I don't understand. The person is a fraudster. What money do they want to make? How can God help a fraudster? Think about it. It just lets you know that these people are working with evil spirit. It's very obvious and clear. So these people, as usual, they get access to demonic dimensions. Then they're able to communicate with fallen angels and all kind of things. I won't say fallen angels. They are able to communicate with some evil spirit, basically. Okay. Then those evil spirits start to manifest stuff for those people, and before you know it, of course, the person will get some money, but eventually something bad happens. Deadly stuff. We've seen many of these people died. Suddenly, they died in a very crazy way, mysteriously. Bad things just happened to them. And that's because the operations of evil spirits are like that. That's how evil spirits are. You hear that someone died mysteriously, people will be pitying the person, people will be blaming people. But what you don't know is that the person got themselves into some evil covenant because they were desperate and they were rushing. Patience is good. You need to be patient in life. You can't pray to God and your prayer should get answered today. That's not how God works. Yeah, sometimes your prayers might get answered today because you obeyed some laws, but generally, God will not answer your prayers immediately. You need patience. It's people that don't have patience that rush too much, or people that have forgotten God, but once they get into a particular kind of problem, they now start looking for God and they expect God to answer them immediately. It's those ones that find themselves in those situations. Yes. So, this is just what these people don't know. There's nothing the devil will give to you that will not collect it back. It's true. It's a fact. Okay? You need to know about it. But then now, let's talk about Christianity in general. Is it possible for God to bless you? Yes, of course. It's possible for God to bless you. Redeemed Christian Church of God. The pastor is blessed. Rich. Winners Chapel. Living Faith Church. Rich. Pastor Chris Yakulome. Extremely rich. You don't have money more than these people. Kenneth Copeland, extremely successful. You are not richer than him. Your scammer is not richer than him. I hope you know. So, Solomon, you're not richer than Solomon in the Bible. And he was blessed by God, right? What about King David? Blessed by God. So it is actually possible. What about Jacob? His name was changed from Jacob to Israel. By God. Or by, an angel, basically. So it is possible to serve God and you will be blessed, really successful. But there are some processes involved. Now, it's not everybody that is rich that is doing evil stuff. No. Some people are actually rich and, they are serving God. But it comes by faith. You need to believe. It first starts from your mind. You need to have faith in God. You need to have trust in God. You need to have patience. You need to understand that it is not the exact same day that you pray that God should bless you, that God will bless you. It is not immediately. It will take a while. It will take time, some time. And also, you have to be diligent with whatever you are doing. First of all, whatever you are doing needs to be right. Then number two, you need to be diligent with whatever you are doing. You need to remain faithful. You need to have something that you are doing that can get you to that level. Also, not everybody wants to be rich. Some people just want to be okay. But if you want to be rich, you need to do something that will actually enable you to be rich. You need to follow rules. When you're working with God, you need to follow rules. Okay? You need to follow rules. You need to start with the right thing so that you can end well. Do you understand? So, there are some techniques that you can apply for your visualization to manifest things that you want. There's power in the tongue. You can say good words to yourself and good things will happen. There's also a way you can visualize some specific things and it will happen because human beings possess spiritual power that can enable them to tap into the power of God to manifest things that they want. Yes, it's possible. And also, it is possible to contact some specific kind of angels for them to help you with different things. Definitely. When Jesus Christ was on earth, he had angels too. Angels minister to him different times. Definitely. And if you check throughout the Bible, you will see that angels were present when it was time for people to be blessed. They were always present. So if you have a specific system that can help you to interact with this angel, like you remember the story of Jacob, when he saw the ladder of the angels going into heaven, he was able to create like a trance-like state to access these angels and talk to them. So we have many of these teachings on this YouTube channel. And there are many books about this. I've written books about it. If you want to get more information about it, you can click the link below, read the books for yourself and see how you can do it. I also have a book, Miracle Money, how you can actually manifest the money for yourself and get good result. Telepathy, visualization, angels, different things. So I hope you've been able to gain a lot from this video. And if you have any questions, you can definitely reach out to me. But don't expect that you won't have any work that you are doing and God will bless you. God does not operate like that. It doesn't. And don't expect that you pray to God today and your prayer will get answered today. And God does not work like that. But of course, God can answer in 3 months. It's possible. 6 months or 1 year, depending on the work you are doing and how diligent you are. But with the right training system, of course, you'll be able to get good results. Those information are in my book. So check them properly. They will help you. For sure. So that'll be all for now. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me. You can comment below. Any questions you have, I will answer you.